And we continue to take a look at a scenario where civilization restarts. We are on episode 4 of the series. And in the last episode, we saw the green team expand, we saw these guys move, we saw the formation of these guys and these guys, as well as the Puerto Ricans. So if you enjoy this episode, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. First thing, I made the watercolor darker and I added lights. So take that as you will. The first thing we're going to see is daily Ecuadorian expansion. As they expand down the coast of Chile, down here, they also continue their expansion through the Andes Mountains, actually going all the way down this river and actually reaching the Atlantic Ocean. This is, of course, like extremely huge. They also explore and they discover this lake. In no time, they explore all of this area right here. Like, this was happening since the last episode, so of course they're gonna expand. Of course they're gonna explore a lot, and actually we're gonna be seeing them expand. We see the Ecuadorians expand into all of this land, and now they look extremely awkward and weird. That's just a given, just because how big they are now. So we're actually going to take a look at the purple team because they're going to explore a lot. We actually see them going up and they actually rediscover the yellow team. And if you know the history of the series, you know that the purple team actually stemmed from the yellow team and they're not happy that they're in their turf, as they call it. After exploring into all of this land, we even see them expand. We see the Mexicans expand into all of this land, and now they begin an invasion of Yellow Team, extremely wiping them out and just fully annexing them. But yeah, right before this happened, yeah, like they were planning on moving, and this made it faster. So of course, the oligarchs, along with a lot of the people, actually, they cross into this area here, somehow cross the Rocky Mountains. I don't know how they're doing this, but they are. And they make their way over here, which where they're going to reestablish their civilization. We see the Yellow Team reestablish themselves right here, and like they're getting really close to the climate, like they really want. Of course, looking at the capital of these countries, they're not even like here anymore. They have, of course, moved, so they're going to be keeping the capital right there as far as away from the purple team as they can. But actually, we're going to continue seeing some exploration by the purple team. They actually end up exploring a lot of this area right here. They expand into all of this land over here, and they also expand all the way up to the Darien Gap, but they're still not able to cross it. Yeah. Now taking a look at the Hawaiians, because a pretty sad event for them is going to happen. A volcanic eruption takes place in their major island, and dis- it kind of destroys the capital city. Now they don't really have a capital city, but there is, and also their dictator died, and yeah, so we see them start exploring more, trying to reach new places to make the capital. In the search of these new places, they fully discovered the Hawaiian Islands, the complete taken, and we actually see them establishing and putting their capital on the island of Honolulu. I think it's not the island of Honolulu, of course, but this is where Honolulu is. And taking a look at ideology, of course, these guys are a dictatorship, but because of this new leader that has been in charge, he actually ends up establishing a monarchy in this country. Not just that, because of this volcanic eruption, people start like not believing in the former religion they had, which is the Green Team religion. So what they see is we see these guys making their brand new religion is the purple religion, and we'll just all here. So take a look at Florida, because in Florida, if you see, these guys are dictatorship, and people don't like the dictatorship. People don't like it. And there's some philosophical thinkers within this country, and they are thinking of a brand new ideology. And that gives freedom to the people. That gives like the country to the people. That is we see the first democracy in the world. It is this Floridan country. Well, they're not a democracy; they are a republic. Also have like oligarchs, and they have like consuls, like the entire Greek and Roman system. So what these guys think of is they start exploring the Floridan Peninsula. We also see them going over to the Bahamas and exploring the main islands over here. Now we're going to see them expand into these brand new areas. Then they take land, all of this land in the Floridan Peninsula. Now taking a look over in this big, like unexplored chunk, what we see is like the red team in all these countries. They start out like exploring this, and like they explore the rivers, but I'm not really going to show it. Explore all these rivers, and like they just estimate that this all is forest. So yeah, we see that happening. Now we're going to see these countries expand into this area. So we see this area be divided like this. Yeah, this is going to cause a lot of tensions because now the red team and green team share an official border right here. A group of people from the green team looking at the increased tensions will decide to migrate south. We see them going down this coast. They continue down the Chilean coast, reaching this island. They will continue until it kind of gets kind of starts to get kind of frozen and like very cold. So it's this river, and they decide to start a nation. So yeah, this is the country they established. The capital's right here. And now we're going to look away from there and back over here because brand new country. The group of people in this country don't like the democracy because democracy is a very new concept. It hasn't really been fully like gotten into. That's why a group of explorers from this country will go across the coast and come over here to Louisiana. So we see this dark red Louisiana country be formed right here. Capital is right here. So I'm gonna actually be doing a quick power rankings right now. So the strongest country in the world, and by far the strongest, like by a huge margin, is the green team. Second strongest is the red team. Third strongest is the blue team. Fourth strongest is Mexico. And fifth strongest is the Colombians. Now, as you can see, tensions are an all-time high, but nothing is really happening. Like a calm before a storm. But nothing really happens in the world. The last thing that happened was the foundation of this Louisiana country. But since then, nothing really has happened until a nice spring day in, I want to say, 200 BC. On this fateful day, we see red troops cross the border into the Orange Stream, beginning their invasion. Now, if you take a look at the alliance layer, we can see that the Orange Team and the Green Team are in an alliance, which is Triangle Alliance. And of course, these guys are also going to be joining in the war. But immediately after these guys join the war, we see the Red Team start an invasion. Do you guys think the Red Team is dumb? Like, do you think they're going to take on the strongest country in the world, double as strong as them, by themselves? No, in no way. That's why we see the Red Team forming an alliance to combat the Triangle Alliance. That is the Corn Alliance, also known as the Gear Alliance. The members of this alliance are the Red Team, the Blue Team, and the Purple Team. And now, I welcome you to the first big war of the series. The war known as either the War of the Ancients or the Corn War, whatever you want to say. And this is the end of this episode. Yeah, I know it's a short one, but it will set up what's happening in the next one. So if you enjoyed, I would like if you liked and subscribed. Road to 50 subscribers, and good boy.